Hi guys, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers. Hey, today I wanted to kind of go over something that's not really quite necessarily related to Italy. It's more related to what's happening with the virus and everything else and how people are feeling at this point in time. And, I know every day I'm here just go, oh yeah, yeah, rah, 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 and trying to, trying to keep everybody pumped up. But honestly, I know how difficult it can be with this thing going on. We've been relatively fortunate, Pete and I, we've been able to pivot into a whole different type of work and that sort of thing. But I want to kind of to give you my story and a few things that I've noticed along that line to kind of help keep you positive. I know it can be difficult when things just don't seem to change in favor of what we want. And it's been a long time. So first of all, I want to acknowledge that you guys are doing great. I wrote a song a couple days ago and it's called You Don't Have to Be Strong. And what it is, it's like, look, you're already strong. I mean, if you've made it this far, you're there, okay? You don't have to pretend like it's not bothering you. You don't have to hide your feelings. You don't have to do it. You don't have to be strong. You already are. Okay, so don't worry about that. Anyway, I'm going to record the vocals on that song. My friend John Statham did a magnificent arrangement, and I'm going to record the vocals on it for you and put it up on the channel because I think people need to hear that kind of thing nowadays. What happened with us, me and Pete, I had set up a travel agency. It was called Super Savvy Travelers, and obviously it still is called Super Savvy Travelers, but we had to pivot into a new line of business. I was selling land tours, through Italy and the Adriatic, and a lot of cruises. And I had quite a nice little thing rolling, and it was a lot of fun. I was working with Avoya Travel. They had a beautiful thing set up, so it was all just integrated, ready to go. You went through the training and boom, you're off selling cruises, and it was a lot of fun. That completely ended as soon as COVID hit. In fact, recently when I was in Aruba, you could see 2 or 3 of the Norwegian massive cruise ships, the billion-dollar cruise ships, just sitting there. And it can be a very bitter pill. Not only what affected us, which, was one thing, but it wasn't as bad as everybody in the cruise industry, or everybody in the restaurant industry, or all these other people that have been just nailed with this thing. So, so when that hit, first of all, there was a flurry of trying to get refunds for all our guys, canceling all this stuff. The cruises were canceled, and what do you do? How do you get the refunds? Can you put it on their cards? On hold for hours trying to be in touch with these guys because everybody was canceling their cruises. It was quite a nightmare. So at that point, I had to look at things and go, God, how long is this going to take? I mean, is this cruise thing gonna recover? And after a few months, I started thinking to myself, well, I think I need to look into something else. And it was right at that time that Pete and I were kind of doing stuff with the YouTube channel. We thought, you know what? I think people want to hear about these €1 Italian houses. And obviously we're the people to talk about it because we have a lot of experience in renovations and buying and selling houses over there and renting them, the whole 9 yards. And I said, like the big dumb moment, I said, I think people might want to know this. So we created our video, The Truth About €1 Italian Houses, and it got picked up and it went crazy. And I was kind of surprised because I'm like, well, people are thinking about buying property in Italy now. And I said, how come? And I think it's because, and this is what I sort of latched onto and wanted to do with our channel, it's because we need something beyond this stupid virus. We really do. We need a future. And the only way we can be cause over that future is if we create it. Okay, so thinking beyond the virus, creating a future beyond the virus, that's sort of what the whole Super Savvy Travelers sort of morphed into. I couldn't be happier. I love the fact that this channel gets out there and people start watching it and hopefully making plans for after the virus is over. I see more and more of that, but I also see frustration. So I just wanted to acknowledge all of that for you guys and let you know I get it, and when I come bounding in going, hey, I'm so excited, it's a little work sometimes to get excited, but I'm still excited. I'm excited that I've met all of you. I'm excited for our Italian chat that we have on Saturdays, which is so much fun. I'm excited that people call me and email me, and we have Skype, Zoom chats, and we all talk about the same thing, which is creating that future beyond this horrible, horrible virus and shutdown. So, yeah, so stay tuned to the channel. I will have my song up there before too long. Please feel free to share it and do whatever you want with it. It is just a message saying, you know, you guys are all doing great. Really proud of you. And let's just keep creating the future beyond the virus. At some point, it will be gone. So see you later, guys. Take care.